If you love the music of Neil Diamond, you are going to love my next guest because if you close your eyes, you really might think this is the iconic singer belting out this classic tune. Oh, it's just infectious. Yeah, my next guest was the performer there. He's been paying tribute to Neil Diamond since 1997 with his Hot August Night show, and now he's bringing something very special to our shores. Peter Byrne, welcome to McKnight Tonight.
Hello, Robert. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
I got very emotional because it was a while back.
You're getting emotional seeing that.
Yeah. It was back in Ireland, back home in Ireland.
Well, you are Irish, but you're here in Australia. And
Yeah.
Just so people know, Neil Diamond says you have a great tribute show. In fact, you actually have an autographed picture where he literally says, "Thanks for the great tribute show." You must be breathing, or you must have brought a sigh. You must have breathed a sigh of relief after hearing that.
Yeah, no, it was quite an honor. I won an award for best production show back in Australia back in 2003, and about 4 or 5 months later, this wonderful picture arrived signed by him because I'd already met him back in 1996. So to hear from him again was quite an amazing honor. That hangs proudly on my wall in my living room.
I bet it does. What is the difference between an impersonator and a tribute artist, and how do you classify yourself?
I probably never really classified myself as a kind of a tribute artist. I'm more of I guess, a concept show. Having an Irish accent like this, I don't, Robert. I don't I don't try and do an American accent on stage. Yep. When you've got an orchestra, 30-piece or a 45-piece orchestra, recreating that magical sound from the Greek theatre back in 1972, you just want to give people as much of the music as possible. Neil Diamond is still alive. No, he's not touring anymore, but I just take people on a nostalgic journey through his wonderful, wonderful music. I don't attempt to try and be him. So I'm probably considered more to be a concept show than anything
That's
else.
an interesting term because when I hear you, you do sound like him, but you're certainly not trying to be him. I can see that there, and it looks like a great show. I mentioned you started your first tribute show back in 1997, and it was with a 40-piece symphony orchestra. And now you and the orchestra are teaming up with Damien Mullen, who pays tribute to Elvis. What can people expect from this new show?
I just wanted to do, what I wanted to do was something a little bit different. So I came up with the idea of sharing the stage with the music of Elvis Presley. And Damien Mullen is up there with the best of the Elvis guys in Melbourne. And it's with a symphony orchestra. I was the first one to have ever done work with a symphony orchestra when it came to celebrating the music of a particular artist. So when I did that in 1997, nobody else had done it before. Everybody thought I was crazy recreating this iconic album. So I've moved forward and constantly reinventing myself and decided, well, from a diamond to a king, the music of Neil Diamond and Elvis Presley, they're both 50s, 60s and 70s iconic artists. So why not celebrate their music with a 30-piece symphony orchestra? It's going to be magical, absolute magical.
It will be magical. And I tell you, it's interesting you said you got emotional watching that footage I played before. What makes the music of Neil Diamond so infectious? Because it really is.
His tunes are all catchy. I mean, they ask you why is Neil Diamond's music still popular today? It's still popular because our parents, grandparents brought us up in the music. Movies, his songs are in movies. Modern day artists are releasing songs over and again, not just Neil Diamond's, but everybody you can think of, the great music from the 50s, 60s, 70s. And it's just catchy music. I mean, Sweet Caroline last 5 years.
Oh, yes.
This massive revival. Every race meeting you go to, every AFL game, every rugby game, every football game, Sweet Carolina's played, and the younger generation go absolutely crazy.
Just terrific. All right. You have some shows coming up. Let's go through them. This Friday, you'll be at the Belmont 16 Sailing Club in New South Wales. On Saturday, the Pavilion Performing Arts Centre in Sutherland, New South Wales. Then on Friday, the 7th of November, at the Empire Theatre in Toowoomba. And Saturday, the 8th of November, at the Twin Towns Service Club, Tweed Heads, New South Wales. Oh, up near my way. Just go to peterbyrne.com for tour details and get your tickets. Peter, it's going to be fantastic. I wish you all the success. I mean, that the symphony behind you, you doing your stuff, Elvis happening, it's going to be a magical night.
It is indeed. Two icons basically rocking the place off. 2.5 hours with a 30-piece. The Australian Symphony Orchestra, you couldn't ask for anything better.
You really couldn't. Peter, thank you so much for joining us on McKnight tonight.
Likewise, my friend. God bless you. See you soon.
Fun, insightful interviews from a washed-up producer with nothing to lose. McKnight tonight. McKnight tonight. It's good night from McKnight tonight.